This is what Puerto Vallarta looked like yesterday in Mexico. Here are scenes of apparently the cartels trying to take over the airport in Guadalajara. And what's going on here? Well, the deal is that the Mexican army supposedly took out the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. This is the guy here, El Mencho. Apparently, the Mexican army, probably in some collaboration with the United States, performed this operation on the interior of Mexico right here. There's Puerto Vallarta up there. And it's causing some chaos in Mexico because the cartel is trying to fight back. And the cartel has some serious weaponry. You're going to hear him talking about El Mencho here.
Regresar a la guerra contra el narco no es opción. No es opción.
So what you're hearing there publicly is that President Sheinbaum in Mexico is saying that they're not going to go to war with the cartels, especially because the Trump administration wants them to. She recently gave a similar speech to 400,000 supporters. But I think there's a bigger story going on here. You can see here that the Mexican Navy just seized a record haul of cocaine in a joint action with the United States. We are now doing joint military exercises with Mexico, which had been on hold since we went into Venezuela. Mexico has even allowed a Navy SEAL team to be in the country. And here's a recent photo with Marco Rubio and President Sheinbaum looking like they made a deal. So I think that while publicly Sheinbaum is saying that she's not going to do this, she's building on this framework we've had in place since 2022 and even expanding it. We have this new Joint Interagency Task Force Counter Cartel, which is a collaboration between multiple agencies in both governments. And this is a really big break from the past because the previous president, he had the policy of hugs, not bullets when it came to the cartels. But by taking out this guy, El Mencho, there's definitely a new chapter in this story. Because the cartels are fighting back with these sophisticated drones they have, which apparently are capable of dropping munitions on roads to, for example, disrupt them. They've put landmines in the country. The cartels are not going to go down easily, and there's a history of them being involved deeply in the government. Here it was the top security official in Mexico convicted of cartel bribery. His name was Genaro Garcia Luna, the former defense secretary charged with drug smuggling, the head of police for an entire Mexican state. So maybe Sheinbaum is cleaning house when it comes to the cartels? And I think what's going on here is this trade deal with the United States is about to be renegotiated, which interestingly, Trump is considering doing without Canada. Because Mexico is an important nearshoring partner for us, and cartels equals uncertainty. Pretty amazing. Mexico is our largest trading partner. And we want to basically outsource manufacturing, a lot of it, to this area called the Golden Triangle. We trade almost $1 trillion with Mexico, with China $650 billion. And we want China out of Mexico. So what I'm seeing is this deal with El Mencho is actually Sheinbaum telling us that we'll do what it takes to be your partner going forward.